Hello, and welcome back to RookGypsy Plays Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. Back to this. Part 83. Yep. Not sure what I'm going to do with this person. White magic. Everything costs so much. Some magic costs just as much. I can't fight, so I'll just have her wait there. Yeah. Now it's a waiting game. Just waiting for my character to get more levels and stuff. So, yeah. Well, drizzle. Just waiting for certain things to happen. I think I'm just gonna wait until want to make at least until my character gets level, I don't know, 30, maybe, I don't know. Who knows at this point? Wait until he actually attacks me. So the slow is really working. It's doing its magic there. Huh. See what I did? It really works wonders with that spell. 18 XP at this point, which is a lot more. It's about 17 more than anything else. Anything else can give me. So really, it's the difference between 1 XP and 16 XP. The only other way to get a lot of XP at this one is to attack somebody, or to have someone attack me, and then I can steal from them. But this way is a lot better. At least it's more efficient, in my opinion. Nope. How damaged is he? He's not very damaged. If he's smart, he'll just keep. There's only 2 people he'll attack, but only if he doesn't want to die. One block leveled up, so that's good. 25, finally somewhere decent. Quarter of the way. So I'm curious, how much XP, or more accurately, what stats you will be if you're level 99 in this game. Because I've never gotten to level 99, so I just don't know. What is level 90? What does that look like? How strong are you? Things like that. I mean, you could probably, if you had 2... this is one of those things where it's it'd be good to buy 2 copies of the game and just import characters over. So that you can, there's a lot more stuff you can do. Once once you have higher level characters. I think that's also, you have more things to fight. So the early game becomes, a cakewalk. But you actually get to learn, all the abilities early on. And you get, I don't know how to get level 99 characters. Is there an easy way of doing that, or please let me know. Other than that, I mean, I don't even know what level cap is. I don't know if there's a level cap for this game. I just it's I am curious when you get that high, what are your stats like? Because my stats are already pretty up there. Even well, actually, with my equipped stuff, right? I'm already 300 attack. Is there the cap at 999, or does it go to 4 digits? Because look at this character, right? This is a thief. He's level 26. That's about a quarter of the way there. With his 2 weapons equipped, he has 400 weapon attack. And with his uniform, with other stuff, he's got 300, 200, 250, and 248, right? So if that constantly goes here, you can see all the stats, right? If I keep going, if I double this, I don't know how much this increases by, because I don't think it increases by that much per level. But 10 levels, it'll increase by 10 times ideally. So I don't know how this turns out. So what does a level 99 character look like? Is it gonna be 9 all 9s here or something? If I get to all 900 something and without a weapon equipped and equip these weapons, can I get it to over 1,000 essentially? See, I'm just not sure because this game is frighteningly easy almost. So I'm just like, I'm not, like, there's no real way of getting that far besides, you know, constantly playing and, you know, even then it's like your NPCs are always like a few levels lower than you. That's like even the strongest character I have. So, I mean, with tactics, the plain tactics game, it's really easy to get to level 99. You could probably do it with before, you know, it's possible to do it like, I don't remember how early, but it's possible to do it like right in the beginning of the game, just like, you know, after the first mission and stuff. You can get to level 9. I've seen people do it because they like what they'll do is they'll get to like level 96 or something, or level 97. I saw it because like some guy was like trying to get this like rare item really early in the game. And what he did was you pretty much get your characters to the class you want them to, and then you have them fight each other, I think. Or no, it's not really fight each other, but you just have excuse me. You have you have your characters. You have them on the map. You get into random encounter. You slaughter all the enemies except for one, and then what you do is you get you get one of your character you get like your characters to slow break. So you have to have like the knight abilities equipped to one of the characters, and you just have them slow break one of the bad guys over and over again. While that's happening, you have your character like you put like two characters against each other, and then have them like auto attack each other. And instead of attacking, you just use like one of the abilities. So you know, if you're a knight, you just you do like attack power break on your own person over and over again. If you're I don't know, if you want to get like power up your ninja moves, you do like I don't know what else. What other abilities you do to like on each other, but you pretty much do or actually no, I think what you do is you just have knight equipped as like your secondary or something. And you just keep using like the break skills, because I don't think the break skills don't deal damage, they only like deal stat decreases. So slow break on your enemy. Essentially, if you get him slow enough, he won't attack. So you just have like, you know, constantly using slow break, or you can just have them constantly using like power break. And then you can like put your game to auto. So you just do it on auto, and they get like XP either way for using it. And then you just put it there, and you leave it overnight. Essentially, is how I remember it. As in, like how I remember it just means like, you know, how I've seen it done in another video that someone else did. And because of that, I was like, okay, that's cool. You know, I mean, I would never do it myself, but you know. Because, like, one of the problems with that game was if you get to level 99 in the very first chapter, which you could do, I never actually played the game, and I don't really know if this is for certain. I just know what other people have done in the past, and have said is that if you get to level 99 in the very beginning of the game becomes impossible. Like, the very first chapter. And that's because what happens is, because the starting weapons that you get are like, you know, the worst of the whole game. And you get those until like you progress the story. Then you eventually get like better weapons and stuff. That's how almost all RPGs are. You start with the worst, and you get all the way up to the best, and eventually you get the best weapons. Well, the problem with Final Fantasy Tactics Advance is that the monsters tend to like grow accordingly. So like eventually, like, you know, you'll run into a monster that's why does it feel like my block is not healing? I don't know. Like, you know, when you find the beginning, you don't have really strong weapons, so you have to fight. When you fight monsters, they're about your level, but later in the game, the monsters increase, like their stats increase a little bit faster, I think. or they like more fat. They have different stats. So if you fight like a level 99 with like poorly equipped weapons, even if your character is level 99, you can still lose to it. I think, and because of that, it's like that's why you don't do that. So that's why you have to. They recommend doing it in like chapter 2 where you can get at least better weapons, and then you set everything auto, and then you steal because this is like. I think auto's been around for a very long. Like auto playing has been around for a very long time. Because they had it in Final Fantasy 12, which is back now. This 12 Zodiac Age. I think there's a re-release that they just released, and they have a bunch of updates that they made, allegedly updates to the game, and I'm like, oh, that's cool, but I didn't like. I played 12. I didn't like it. Why would I buy it again if I didn't like it back then? So just a thought. I mean, there are people that liked it. It came out during like the same time as this game, so this is why that's like it's this Ivlis alliance essentially. Because you have games like this where it's this takes place in Ivlis and Tactics. Oh no, not that. And then 12 takes place in Ivlis and stuff. Except in 12, there's more stuff to. Oh, I'm actually getting there pretty quickly. 12 also takes place in Ivlis. I don't know, just because they are like, oh, Ivlis, all Ivlis at this point. So that was, I don't know, that was something. Taking his skill. Other than that, I'm not really sure. I don't know what else to talk about at this point. I'm almost level. Let me just get a little. No, just cure. Almost there, buddy. Almost there, guys. Almost level 30. Be level 30, and then like Ednar would be like level what, 20 something. That'll be fun. That'll be a little fun surprise for him. Might show up like super, like 10 times stronger than him. No, not there. Move there. This is gonna be a gutsy move, but slowing him down again. Go back slow. Go back slow. There we go. That's 22 XP for me. Yay. Not sure what I think at this point. Not sure what to think about either. I mean, it'd be nice to get to level 99, but I'm just, at this point, it's just curiosity. I don't know if I should do it. Should I make it a goal, like how to get a level 99? Maybe I'll just look up it. Maybe there's a video. I don't know. I haven't looked this up yet. The thought occurred to me, like, right when I was recording this, so I don't know. I don't know how far that'll go. I'll check to see if there's anything online about getting level 99 in this game, but I don't know. I don't think anyone did that because the game gets like repetitive really quickly. Right? Ooh, Metaton. I remember like one of the comments Ultima made. I did watch him a lot in the past, so is that people didn't like the Metaton fight in the genocide route because they're like, oh man, he was so weak. But I'm like, well, I actually understand like the thought process of the character. I'm like, oh, it makes sense that he's so weak compared to like Kara, who is well. At that point, Kara's like what? Like at the this is not really a spoiler for Undertale because it's late. It's been like what 2 years since Undertale came out. So yeah, at some point, Kara, if you do the evil run or the genocide route, you fight Metaton in his like super form, and it's like a form that's never seen before. But then it's like, all right, you kill him in one hit essentially. But like you're level 19 at that point, or level like close to level 19, which is like 20 is the highest level. So there was a lot of debate of like you know that was a terrible fight because you only like there's all this hype and then it was disappointing, which I guess I think Toby Fox was going for that because it's like the character is at this point you're really strong. As for the matter of fact, you did 999, like you did like the maximum number of damage in one hit, and that's normally never seen. So, anywhere else. So yeah, I mean, it was pretty clear that you got too strong. Also, like you deal like the same amount of damage when you fight Sans right afterwards. So, so almost do it. I mean, because like you encounter Sans like right afterwards. He is the final boss of the genocide route. He confronts you because like, you pretty much murdered all of his friends, and he was understandably pissed. So you fight him, and it's pretty much just survive for as long as you can. But the last hit you see like it does like the same amount of damage. I don't remember what the stats were for Sans, but I'm pretty sure he had lower stats than Mettaton. He only has Sans only has 1 HP, but still. I don't know. I don't remember how much HP Mettaton had. Maybe because I just can't remember at this point. Sure, I'll heal you. It'll be our last chance to actually do something for this fighter, but yeah. So Mettaton Neo was like... I don't know. It's just a fight that people, like, didn't... It's one of those things where I don't think people fully comprehended what was going on, and you have to, like... It was something that made you think about. You have to think about it. Which is also, like, it's similar to, like, Mahoka Koko no Retose, which is... I mean, that's the anime, which translates out to, the irregular at Magic High, being of course high school. So in that anime, there are two characters. The two main characters are, or the two protagonists are, actually not really two protagonists. The protagonist is this character called Shiba Tatsuya, or Tatsuya Shiba in American, in English, because the Japanese put the last names first. Or actually, Asians put their last name first, which is just part of the culture. Well, the story of it is, it's not really a spoiler because the anime's been out for a couple years at this point. Is you've got one student, the younger sister is an honor student, and the bigger sister is not. And I mean, the anime is getting a movie this year, but I don't think people really understood the story or understood what was happening in the anime as it was happening, because there's this fight between characters. What does this do? The fight between characters between Shiba, between Tatsuya and the Crimson Prince. I don't remember what his actual name is. And in the fight, it's pretty much the two of them are walking towards each other on this grassy plain, and they're just firing spells from their CAD, which is like Cast Assistant Device. That's what it stands for. I mean, it's pretty much just like two people shooting at each other, and everything gets like countered out. But it's supposed to be like this high intensity fight, but like they showed it as is, which is why people were like, and like everyone in the anime is like, whoa, amazing, that's amazing, or like that's amazing. How can you do all these spells at the same time or something, right? He's supposed to be a weed, which is supposed to be as like a derogatory term for like second class student. Oh, he got a sword. It's supposed to mean like second class student or something, right? Which just means your casting speed is really slow or slower. Let's see, what do I get from this? I get that sword. I master Air Blast. Okay. I'll master that ability. Air Blast. That was this one. I need the other one for Wild Swing. Or not. I can just get Double Hand. Let's see how far he's gone. He's not close yet. Alright. Double Hand it is. What does that do? Something there, isn't it? Yep. Okay, well that's good to know. Wait a minute. Too bad I can't stack. If it could stack, that'd be great. Who else is there? You were there. Didn't go up that much though. Oh well, your level went up quite a bit though. 27, 30%. It's like the sky is above these other people. Ha 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 ha. Yep. Well, that's that. Back to port. Or not. You're under attack. No target at all, no soul, or no haste. Alright, that's cool. You're back. Alright, sure. Ooh. I don't remember what that item is. Okay, yes. Make a save state, and let me just check what that item is. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much how it goes. So I mean, there's a high intensity fight. It's like, it's not actually like an epic fight. It's actually like pretty like, okay, this is happening. Oh, that's just a lot of damage. I mean, this is going on, that's going on, that's great, but I mean, like, really, what am I supposed to be impressed by? So you actually look to think about it, you're like, alright, well, you know, this is actually really impressive because of this, right? It's supposed to be like, this guy is fighting on par with with a prodigy. The one that everyone else is thinking, oh, this guy's a loser. Like, normal at best. But how is he fighting against, you know, the G son of, you know, or like the prodigy heir, essentially. Of this, like, you know, family of super high class mages, essentially. Well, that's why it's like, alright, well, there's that. Sorry, my nose is acting up again. Okay. Let's send you out. I don't know. I'll send you out because I need you to master that stuff. I need you to master this, so sending you out. You. You are not even close, so I'm gonna send you out. Who else? Let's change something for. Yeah, I want Spirit Magic instead. Who else is there? Yeah, I want you to get done with that as too, so. Alright. Of course I'm beginning the battle. So I mean, there are a lot of moments where it was just like, it's underappreciated and not really understood fully. As to how epic it is. It's like, it's too epic, right? It's better put into words. And that's what the author did, right? He put the whole thing into words, which is why, you know, it was understood in the book, but in the actual representation and the visually, it's not as cool as it could have been. I think another reason like people didn't like it is like there wasn't as I mean I liked it because there wasn't a lot of fan service. I was getting pretty sick of the fan service. I'm like, really, I'm not watching hentai here, dude. Nobody really sees that many panties in real life. unless you work at like a panties like a department store in the panties section. But even then, or like if you work at Victoria's Secret, or which I'm like, I think only women work there, but I could be wrong. I mean, unless you're a girl, you're not going to see that many panties. If you really want to, if it was really an accurate interpretation, the only time you ever see that many panties is if you're a girl and you're opening up your own like drawer to pick one out. Or clearly, if you work at a department store, then that's different as well. If you really want to see as many panties as you see in like those really weird animes, you can just go to the store. Look at the to go like Victoria's Secret or something. Then you'll see. Then you'll be like a harem king. That's pretty much the only way I know that you can do it. And this is probably really inefficient to use spirit magic on one character. I mean, summoning magic on one enemy. But oh well. Targeting area, not all. So. But yeah, see, I really liked and I really appreciated, uh, Irregular and Magic High. I read the light novels and I really liked it. And I really wish that other people liked it as well, but I guess a lot of people didn't like it. The same as with Overlord, is people didn't Overlord. The problem I had with Overlord is it took too long to get going. It was like something happens in the first episode. Okay, yeah, he's stuck in this world. Like yeah, the Overlord, like the light novels also take a long time to get like set up as well. So it's like, all right, he's in this world, and he doesn't want to go home. It's pretty much like he's like everything is just now lifelike instead of like solid rigid RPG style. And then I don't know what else. Really, that's about it. It's like now I am my video game avatar. First episode. Second episode. I am looking around and this village is in danger. Should I go save him? I should go save him. Or no, this village is in danger now. Was the second episode. Third episode, I should go save that village. That's in danger over there. Should I? Should I not? I'll go save it. And the fourth episode, and then it's like around there where it's like I think they're like, oh yeah, now for an epic fight scene, which I'm still like not really sure people completely understood. There's there's one character that gets overwhelmed, and he's supposed to be like the strongest knight in the kingdom, which is like pretty pathetic when you think about it. And then he gets beaten by this one like character, this forgettable character who later gets defeated by the main character to show how OP and strong the main character is, which is pretty standard actually when you think about it. There goes that guy. Oh well, that's what happens, I guess. I mean, I'm not sure what else to say about it. I mean, it's a formula, and I guess the formula works for some people. I think there are comments saying that people in Japan understood it better than people in America, which makes sense because it's like for the Japanese audience. Let's see if I attack with this. Ooh, I'll do decent damage. Who knew that I should just attack with spears? What about if I attack with this? Ooh, decent damage as well. Okay, he leveled up. That's good to know. But yeah, I mean, just two enemies that were like underrated. I think another one that like people don't really know about that's really cool is or at least like part of it is really cool is Legend of the Legendary Heroes. That's one of the ones that I'm like I really liked it. I liked the first half. Second half got a little weird, and I wasn't really able to appreciate the second half. There's like a lot more to the story, and I wish like there are a lot of enemies where I'm like I wish they continued more. Because there's a lot of like that's untold. And I wish I could get to it, but sadly, that's like people move on and stuff. So I think get like they die out. I feel like if they had like light novels have become. I'll talk about light novels later. I'll talk about it on the next episode, but there's a thing I've been thinking about. But yeah, I'll talk about it later. For now, I'm going to cut the episode here because half-hour mark and stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching and master some abilities. The next episode, I'll continue upgrading my stuff. So yeah, just thanks for watching and please subscribe. You know, the typical stuff, making a safe state, and yeah. Bye. See you next video.